Welcome back to episode 3 of our River Valley County gameplay here on CD Skylines 2. Last episode, we built out our livestock farm. We are halfway to unlocking other agriculture. We're going to be continuing to build another couple of livestock farms in here, also gridding out some more residential. Gridding out some residential over here as well, and just kind of making our way in expanding our town and meeting our demands. Let's continue to bring this 2-lane road out this way. You know, we're quickly running out of map tiles, and I think I just might buy another 4 here. Originally, I was just going to make our small city basically conform to the original 9 tiles, but I've decided that you know what, maybe we should grow that a little more. So let's take out this. We're gonna go 140, so that's 280. Smack in the middle there. And we'll basically do that. Well, like I said, we're going to put in another livestock farm. Let's go ahead and do that. And I want to take this basically out to the road. And I'm going to try to follow this road up to this grid point. I'm going to come across and grab here. the edge of that farmland. Come back down. And presto. Got another farm there. And we're just zoning out some low density residential there. So they're not all identical. I wonder what a little house like that would look like. Put out some more of these medium density. I need some business here. And some more industry in general. So and the unrelenting needs of our citizens to live somewhere. So and yeah, let's just fill some large areas in. See how that looks. So we have a lot of, well, undesirable unoccupied buildings. We're trying to grow, right? Unoccupied buildings here.
Second Moon with
We got good commercial demand. We
Before
put
we
some more
dive into our
down.
next selection, I'd like to take a
City
few
policies are
mental
still
moments
locked.
to
Let's look at our budget. We are still bleeding money pretty heavily, which is fine. It's fine for now. Because we're going to be progressing milestones faster than we're going to leak out the money. We can boost taxes, though, so we could help out our cause by bumping our tax rate up a little bit on everything.
We've recently been having what some are calling the worst.
And what I really liked about this is we can now also expand this out.
That's not exactly
And we can adjust our tax rate however we want.
That gives me the creeps.
So we can make uneducated, well, we can make those lower taxes. Poorly educated.
She said panic. The death rate is skyrocketing. We've got to get out of here.
And if we wanted to
we'll be back after this.
incentivize certain types of things, we can maybe lower taxes. Or decentivize, we can raise taxes on our business and industrial.
Isn't that going to be costly?
All very, very granular.
Oh, well, quite frankly,
And
yes,
once we've
it
made
is
these
some additional
changes, like
expense,
here,
but the residents have come to expect a certain level of
with our
service.
residential,
We simply do not have
now we
capacity
can still
to provide
slide
them
this,
within
and
the
it's going to
city.
slide the whole scale.
Sounds like we're the ones who will end up paying for it. Should we be worried?
I expect the residents would be more distressed.
We can
if
adjust
these
our
services
budgets
became
for
unavailable.
our various
Quality of
services.
life is very important to
Right
me.
now, everything
But
is fully
so the
funded,
money. We'll be back after this.
and then production is still locked. Map out some more of that, and then we'll continue our grid. Straight line tool. And I just want to change the grid up just a little bit. By not putting that in there. There, that should satisfy that demand some. There, we'll just do that. Let's look. Did we unlock this yet? Yes, natural resources. So we don't have our fertile land other than over here. where we had to put our industry. We do have some forestry. There's some other fertile land, so we may sacrifice this a little bit when we unlock the next industry, which is grain farming. So yeah, let's just fast forward time a little bit. We have some farming machinery out here working in our fields, if you will. Nice little cool animation, brings a little life into the area. Build that out a little bit. See how our landfill is working here. Not bad. Not bad. We're still not producing a whole lot of trash because we only have, well, we have less than 1,200 residences here. While we're waiting, let's go ahead and build this road network. Just like that. There. Progressing. I like to take things a little slow. As I go and zone in a ton of residential up here. There, that's not bad. And before you know it, we're going to be at Grand Village. Low rent housing, low density offices, bus depots, Parks and Rec. Parks and Rec will be fun. Got my eye on a park here. There we go. Grand Village. Unlocked. $250,000 loan limit. District creation tool. Production panel policies. Natural disasters. Well, we turned those off. Transportation overview. Grain farming, forestry, bus depots, taxi depots, small parks. Thank you. We have 5 development points. Put that into park maintenance and other things. Trains, we don't need to worry about those for now. I said I thought about maybe doing something over here. Agriculture wise, so let's de-zone that. And let's put in our farmland there. Yeah, that can still be residential. So now we have a little bit of grain farming and flowers. Okay. We unlocked office buildings. So let's zone a little bit of office stuff in here along this drag. Which is handy because we have those parking spots right there. We also have unlocked high density residential demand.
This is Second Moon with J.
Well, that's low rent
Thomas
house. Really rather not put in low rent housing right now.
Take a few memento moris to elaborate on the formal structure of the symphonic work. For our newer, less able listeners, first, we will be dancing
So we
through
talked
the
about a
al dente
park.
section before entering the slower largo
Let's see
movement
here, we
finally,
have
then savoring the vivacious
alleyway.
anti-pasto movement. So, without further ado, let's raise the curtain and begin.
Then we
Industry
also
in the
have
region is on the rise, and when business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda. And on to our main
pathways.
feature story. The commercial district is booming as the area is attracting more high-end stores, bringing the latest in luxury to our neighborhood. You can now shop for designer shoes while sipping a fancy local Jarva mate, or so my wife tells me. That's good for business and good for the community.
Thanks, Jim. We'll be back after this.
Let's put a pathway in and just see what happens. Can I put a park along a pathway? No, it requires a road. But what I can put in are these alleys. So I'll do something with that later. That looks good for now, I think. We've unlocked 11 map tiles. More of that in. Maybe we'll put in some small office buildings along here. And a couple parking lots along that area. Put in some businesses. And while we're at parks, we'll decorate up parks a little bit. We give these communities little things to enjoy. Small park. There. Small playground. Campfire site there, just to make everyone a little bit happier as we now are making our way to Tiny Town, where we unlock mixed housing, vegetable farming, coal mining, communications. So something is taxi service. We're going to use this over here where we have kind of our service depots. Then our taxi service. And instead of putting down taxi stands, what we're going to do is we're going to upgrade this to a dispatcher, which then means that taxis can run without needing taxi stands, basically, 20 cars. 20 taxis will be dispatched. Then we also have bus depot. And the thing with a bus depot is we definitely need bus stops. So we're going to put a bus stop here between our schools. We're going to put a bus stop here at our park. So that'll be our first bus line. And to do a bus line, we're going to then basically start at one of our bus stops, and we're just going to click. And since we were careful to which side of the road we put our bus stops on, we'll be able to make a loop. And then we'll put in another bus line. Basically runs around this development. Down the road. Okay, now I want to here. Here. Complete that line. We're doubling up on some of these stops. because I want some way for someone to go basically to school from way over here, and someone to basically come to here and go over there and such forth and such. So now we have a little better kind of public transportation. I think that's where we're going to leave it for now. For our third episode here of our River Valley country or county. We want to mix those up or use those interchangeably quite a bit. Our River Valley County gameplay here on City Skylines 2. Putting out a kind of a rural city. And then we're going to expand and build out little pockets of towns throughout the entirety of the map as we progress through. Let me know what your all's thoughts are down in the comments below.
This is Second Moon with
And I hope you all
Jerry
are
Thomas
enjoying it.
Hornbuckle. Before we dive into our next selection, I'd like to take a few memento moris to elaborate on the formal structure of the symphonic work. For our newer, less able listeners, first, we will be dancing through the al dente section before entering the slower largo movement, finally, then savoring the vivacious antipasto movement. So, without further ado, let's raise the curtain and begin.
Industry in the region is on the rise.
There we
and
go.
When business is doing well, that floats our boat.
There's no sinking this boat, Glenda. And on to our main feature story. The commercial district is booming as the